two people. You know the Mexican party in the pool? Trash. Oh yeah, you can't do that. You can't just record me.
Karens are the most annoying creatures to exist on the face of the earth. They're everywhere, lurking in every nook and cranny, itching for a fight like it's their favorite hobby. While all Karens are irritating, some are even racists.
I hate you fucking Indians, that's why.
But what happens when racist Karens get slapped by karma right in the face? Buckle up, because we've got 6 such Karens getting a serious dose of karma served. First, let's talk about this wild Karen. She did something extreme with a fire extinguisher, turning it into a weapon. On January 17th, 2023, Jennifer faced a tough situation at a restaurant. She felt overwhelmed by her bills. Seeing no other way out, she transformed a fire extinguisher into a dangerous weapon. And then things got really messy. When the officers caught up with her, Jennifer started acting really rude. But the officers knew just what to do with her.
Put your hands behind your back. 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 Get off, man. Get off.
Even though it was all foggy and hard to see, Jennifer kept being mean to the officer. But she had no idea what was coming her way.
Just take the car.
It makes you feel good?
My car's at DV3. You want this right here? Yeah.
It makes you
got
feel good?
Oh my God.
Yeah, how could you guys do this over a
Yeah, that's the female gave me one on
Do you know how many scammers you get in this
1017.
airport?
You want me to wash your face on it?
He told me
You want me to wash it off your face?
Listen,
Yes or no?
he told me
Yes or
that
no?
he was
Okay,
paying
no. All right.
the bill and that all I needed to do was leave a tip.
Yeah,
And then he left. And this is how you treat me?
Okay.
You're f***ing monsters.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Sure.
I can give you his phone number.
Yeah. Okay.
He gave it to me. You don't give a f*** about the law.
Stop! Stop!
7703.
Do you hear me? Stop!
Your waterboard.
After not getting what she wanted, Jennifer decided to try something different once more. But every time she tried, the clever cops knew just how to handle her.
Get off!
Stop! Right now!
I'm pregnant.
Stop!
I am pregnant.
Well, act like you're pregnant. Stop!
Why don't you not put your knee on a pregnant woman? You stupid f***ing loveless. What are you gonna do more than you already have? You power-hungry sucker? Huh? Does it make you feel good? You gonna go home and beat your wife about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Try it.
Go ahead.
3, go ahead.
Go ahead. Get off of me! You this piece of shit!
7701.
Stop! Get off of me!
Biting your ear, kicking in your face.
You kicked me in the
You
face
bit me in my leg.
because I bit you! Maybe I need some leverage for the blood circulating in my body. Have you thought about that? You biologically f***ing retard.
You ready to stop?
That's the way my other arm broke. I sued them too. Get off of me.
Are you ready to stop?
Yeah, I'm so ready to stop with you using me. You power-hungry wife piece of shit. Do you see my hands? Do you see what you've done
I
to
can't
another
look at him if
person?
you don't stop.
Do you see what you've done to another person, you godless f***ing imp? Get off of me!
Stop moving.
I'm not moving. You're hurting me!
Stop moving.
I need the U.S. Embassy! No!
Don't stop. You ready to stop? We can do this all night.
Yeah, we can.
All right. That's fine.
It takes 3 men to take you. Get off of me. You're going to break my femur, you uneducated f***ing pig.
After hurling insults at the officer, Jennifer ignored several warnings to behave. So, the officer decided it was time to show her who was boss.
On the ground. Do not do that. Over.
Do not touch me.
You're gonna go back face down.
You abusive
Not move.
rapist.
Sit down.
Get off my
Sit down.
Get
About
off.
to go back face first. Sit down.
You never said
I'm gonna
that.
count to 3.
I
One.
need to gain consciousness.
There's 701. Yeah, that'd
Do
be
you
good.
see this
Sit
wrist?
down.
Do you see
2.
this wrist?
Okay.
You have
Lay
absolutely.
back down. Lay back down. Lay back down. Are you done?
You hard for me.
Are you
Get
done?
off! Get off!
Are you done? Are you?
Get off of me!
Are you done?
Get off of me!
You're not answering my question.
Get off of me!
Are you
I
done?
haven't touched
Are you done?
I haven't touched
Did I ask you a question?
Your mother must have beaten
All right.
you.
Guess you're not done then.
Your mother must have beaten you.
All
I
right.
haven't touched you. I'm trying to regain feeling in my arms.
Where's she from?
Miss Jennifer,
They're cutting my wrist. Get them off of me.
we need to get your full and undivided attention, okay?
Get off of me!
Miss Jennifer,
Stop! Do you see my wrist?
Miss Jennifer, I'm
You
looking.
don't give a f about me. Look at my wrist. Get off of me!
Miss Jennifer,
Not
Ah, get him off of me!
Not happening.
Get him off of me!
I'm asking you to come.
Get him off of me!
Not happening.
Get him off!
You yell all night. That's fine.
Yes, your body cam on.
That's all.
All right.
Whatever. If it's showing, she sprayed the hell out of me.
And I told my
Get
officer we
him
got
off! Help
Whatever.
me!
Even when the firefighters came to help her with her arm, Jennifer's response to them was just as awful, but they quickly brought her back down to earth.
What's your name?
I want to go back to the United States. They are hurting me.
Hold on.
There was a foreigner.
Hold on.
There was a foreigner.
Ma'am.
Sir, listen to me. Listen, I don't give a f. There was a foreigner who said that he would pay for our meal, and I left a tip. I left a tip, and they came after me, and this is what happened.
Whatever.
I need to get
It
the fuck out of here.
Okay, ma'am.
I don't care. You guys are liars. You guys look at my wrist, sir.
Okay, I can't look at it. You stop yelling at me. I'm a
Look
fire.
at my. I don't give a f. You're not
She
on my
sprayed everybody
side.
with the fire extinguisher, so they may have some breathing issues.
Yeah, like I don't have some breathing issues. You sociopathic piece of shit.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Go that one. Son,
Send
yeah.
me
What
back
you
to
need?
America.
What you need?
I will sue the.
Sit up. Come
I
on.
will. I can't sit up. I can't. It hurts. Please.
You do all that you want to, but you're not hurting me. And if you do hurt me, I'm just gonna press charges on you.
Yeah, just like I'll press charges against you guys.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to calm down, okay?
Shut the f up.
I'm not a police officer. I'm fine.
I don't give a f. You know, guys didn't hear a single f***ing word I said. How often do you guys come across this?
Yes, you did. You sprayed everybody. You sprayed everybody.
You came at me and tried to tackle me, you psychopathic, sociopathic pieces of shit.
Oh, you started doing that before all that.
Yeah,
Later, you
well.
kick me, I promise you.
Look, dude, I ain't got shit to do with you. Oh, my foot, damn it. Oh, my foot, damn it. I have fucking gashes in my wrist, you fucking bitch.
Doing it to yourself.
You're a pussy.
I know.
You're a
I know.
Get it!
It's not happening. Stop, man. I'm telling you, it's not making sense.
You guys like you care about me.
Mm-hmm.
You murderous pieces of dog shit. You fucking pig ass bitches. Get off me.
What did I tell you earlier?
Get off me.
You better stop.
You rapist. I bet you beat your fucking wife too.
Just when you thought Jennifer might give up, she decided to ramp up her foul language even more.
You're both a bunch of
I'm so glad you finally came out with it. I knew it was something behind all that. I just knew it.
Oh, I just knew it! Black Lives Matter! You know it's run by white people, right?
Oh, I knew that. You ain't gotta tell me that.
You wouldn't give your people such a bad name if you weren't such an ignorant fucking ghetto who wanted to stay in the ghetto.
Get in.
You do not have my consent to lay your hands. You fucking women-beating Brazilians.
Brazilians.
You're fucking women.
Finally, Jennifer was arrested and put behind bars. While it's true that this Karen was definitely acting crazy, she wasn't anything like this racist Karen who tried to belittle 4 Indian women in a parking lot. On August 24th, 2022, a Mexican woman named Esmeralda Upton showed her hateful feelings toward these women just because they were Indian. She kept using racist words and insults about their skin color, along with other really offensive curse words.
Go back to India! Why? We don't want you here! We don't want to hang out with you. We don't want you here! If they are so great in your country, then stay there.
As if the hurtful and discriminatory comments weren't bad enough, she didn't stop there. She even physically attacked one of them, hitting her many times as she got angrier. The women kept recording her, and one of them called the police for help. But while the woman was talking to the police on the phone, Upton tried to knock the phone out of her hand and started recording her own video.
Come closer. Oh my God, guys, record. She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she's hitting me. She's hitting me.
After Upton continued hurling racial slurs at the women for several more minutes, the police finally showed up in response to the woman's call. Instead of being arrested on the spot, Upton was allowed to be picked up by someone else. However, the police arrested her the following day, charging her with assault and making terroristic threats. Additionally, 2 of the harassed women filed civil lawsuits against her for her actions that day.
Standing in front of me, we had her on video. We are 4 of us. Yeah, and she threatened us with. She threatened. She's a white woman wearing a black dress.
No, I'm not white. I'm Mexican.
She's Mexican.
I'm Mexican. And I paid my way here.
Oh my God, she's hitting my friend now.
I am not hitting your friend.
Here is another racist Karen who's about to get arrested for her disgusting behavior with Nala Abed and her husband.
I'm at Walgreens. They're Muslims. They're here in our country. In our country.
On April 1st, 2021, Nala Abed, an Egyptian American, visited Walgreens with her husband and friend. This was the time when COVID was still causing chaos, so masks and safety rules were strict. While Nala was shopping, Karen walked into the store without a mask. Employees asked her to put one on, but this simple request led to one of the worst racist outbursts.
You are a fucking sucker. You probably suck. Probably Muslims.
Oh my God. Yes.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm taping you. I'm taping you.
Kiss my ass. Oh, I love your garb. You look like a fucking.
Good for you. Good for you.
Keep going.
Pull that up.
Meet Labisa Bozanik. She targeted 2 ethnic groups, Muslims and African Americans, in a single sentence. What's more troubling is that she's the one calling 911. But unfortunately, things are about to take a turn for the worse.
These guys are calling me. They're Muslims. They're here in our country. In our country.
country.
We're here in this country.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Well, that's an attack.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking get you on the floor.
Listen, this
Move
guy
back.
is threatening me.
Move
this
back.
guy is threatening
Lady, move
Will
back.
You please Walgreens
Move back.
on 17th Street
I'm telling you
Causeway.
right now, move back.
No,
Step
you,
back, man.
you threaten me.
Step back.
You threaten me.
You need to
She's
step back.
filming me. She's
You
filming
touch
me.
me.
I'm gonna find you, boy.
And he's calling me, and he says he's gonna throw me on the ground.
I didn't say that.
He said that he's gonna throw me on the ground.
I'm
What's so
taping you. I'm
What's so
taping you.
trusting?
Sounds good.
No, I'm waiting for the police.
She's
No,
First of all, you need a mask.
I have a mask.
Then put it on.
No.
No.
Give them. This is the police.
No, I don't
Give
care.
them the
I
address.
don't give a damn who it is. You need a
Did you
mask
hear
to
that?
be in this
Did you hear
establishment.
that? Did you hear that?
You
She
need
doesn't
a
care.
mask.
She doesn't care.
You
Get her the
need
police. She
a
doesn't care.
You need a mask to
When
be
you
here.
come to Walgreens on 17th
You can meet
Street,
them outside.
Listen,
You can meet them outside.
I have a mask. I'm
Then
putting it
all
on.
I'm asking you to do is
That's
put it
all.
on.
She's talking to me.
I don't care.
The
You need
police.
to put your mask on.
I will, ma'am.
You need to put your mask
A
on.
bunch of idiots here.
You need to put your mask on. That's
I
it.
am having, there's a
That's it.
man threatening to hurt me.
Ma'am?
Get out of my face, honey. Get out of my face.
Hey,
Get out of my
lady.
face. Get out of my
Back,
face.
lady.
Want me to spit on you again?
Seems like it's not the first time Lubez has thrown racial slurs at someone like this. She seems very comfortable making such statements and boldly admits on video that she spat on Nala.
You need a mask, ma'am.
Want me to spit on you, ugly?
Swear to you, if
What
you
a
do that, I'm
ugly-
gonna fucking
What
hit
a
you.
ugly.
Swear to you, I'm gonna hit you.
Why do you wear clothes
Some
like
bitch.
that? Why do
This
you have
racist
clothes
white
like
trash
that?
whore.
Ma'am.
Look, he's calling me a whore.
Yes,
You're
I am.
spitting.
You're just spitting at people. You're
Yeah,
tough
You know you
bitch.
called
you know
me
you
a
can get in
whore
trouble. I don't
after
care.
you called me
Right?
Illegal
You know you
whore.
can get in trouble for that.
No.
You can get in
Could
trouble
you
for that.
please come? Could you please come? Will you give him the address?
I'm not giving them nothing.
They're not giving you anything.
have
Can
to
you
go.
believe it? This is Walgreens on 17th Street by the bridge.
You don't come in
By
and
the
spit on
bridge.
people. How do you?
And there's Muslims here.
Yeah, they're just
that
scary.
are Muslims.
We're as scary as the you're just
Yeah.
these people.
Yeah. Well,
They're just
you
as
called
scary
me
as right?
and a whore. You fucking idiot. God, you're ugly. No wonder people hate you.
Either she's not mentally well, or she's been exposed to similar harmful ideologies for a while. Yet, here is the assailant, pleading for forgiveness from the very people she just spat on. It's likely she brought this upon herself.
And you probably put yourself in the position
I
of
did
that.
it. That's a typical man. Typical man to say that.
Ma'am, no weapons on you or anything like that?
No, here.
No, that's okay. Stand up for me, please.
No.
Just make sure you have
Does
no
it
weapons
look
on you.
like, look, I don't even
I
have
don't know.
pockets.
Turn right. I don't want to touch
Look
you.
at the pockets.
Okay. Under arrest for battery.
I didn't do any battery.
No, when you spit on people, that's battery.
No, I did not. Listen, he verbally abused me.
Well, that doesn't give you the right to spit on them. That's what. You verbally abused me as soon as I got here. That spit on you?
No.
You're under arrest for battery. No, yep, definitely doing
That
that.
hurts.
Yeah, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Can
Let's
I
go.
take my purse?
Absolutely. Come on.
Oh,
Let's go.
please don't. No,
Oh,
don't
no, you're
hurt me,
definitely
though.
going to jail. Let's go. Walk.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Take your thing.
Officer, this is unbelievable.
Let's go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I'll get a good attorney.
God bless you.
Yep. God bless me. God, because I'm a Christian.
Christians don't talk like you.
No, but you know what? I
No.
just went through. Can I put that in my purse, please?
I need to
Will you
collect
put-
your property. You are a prisoner now. I need to collect your
I've
belongings.
never been a prisoner.
Well, you are tonight.
Please
No,
don't.
no, you're going to jail.
Please don't.
Open your hand. What is this?
Just moments before the officers arrived, she was convinced she was in danger of being attacked by the employees in Nala. But as soon as she was put in cuffs, it's like she suddenly realized the gravity of her situation. She was almost in tears, pleading with the officers not to arrest her, trying any means to avoid it. She was set to spend the night in jail, facing battery charges, and obliged to compensate Nala for the damages she caused. Unexpectedly, the victims decided to confront her, leading to a surprising turn of events.
Officer, please help me.
They said it is our prosecution?
No, seconds ago.
They said no now?
Yeah.
Because they told me yes.
They told me no, he's not.
Confirm for me
Please
or...
don't do this. Please. I didn't do anything.
How about you just stand there and stop talking? How about we do that? How about we do that? That doesn't give you an excuse to act the way that you're acting.
Okay.
Just stop talking.
Thank you.
This officer saw me last night. I've been having a lot happen in my life. You really think that's gonna happen?
With a simple
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
For every
But you apologize to us. I apologize. I'm not a racist. I have friends that are Muslim. Okay? I have friends that are Muslim. Oh, that hurts. You're hurting my hand.
Well, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Well, I've never had handcuffs.
So that's a no. Okay, so
Except when I
those
was-
same Muslims that you were talking shit to just decided your fate and they elected to not
Thank
prosecute.
you. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless them. Because if it was up to me, you'd be going to jail. But they decided as the victim that you were not going to jail.
Oh,
I suggest you watch your mouth because the particular the particular group that you decide to mouth off to were professional or nice. Some people might kick you in your face and they're gonna come pick up the pieces. So I suggest you watch your mouth.
Look what you did to my hand.
You should be going to jail. Get your stuff and leave.
No, what do I do with this?
What do you do with what?
Oh, that hurts.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I've never had this happen to me
Then keep
before.
your mouth shut and you won't have it happen again.
Don't talk to me.
Literally keep your mouth shut because you spit on somebody.
Listen, you don't know what he did to me.
You don't
before.
have the right to ask me how to talk to you when you're disrespecting people.
He disrespected me first.
Literally spitting on people. Gather your belongings, count your blessings, and leave.
Listen, I'm a
Bye.
Christian.
Yeah. Well, you need to look that up.
And I go to Calvary Chapel.
You need to.
All right?
That's concerning. Yeah, very concerning.
Yeah, we'll talk to Pastor Doug.
I will actually.
All right.
I will talk to Pastor Doug and let her know how you
Come
feel
on
about
Sunday.
different religions.
Sunday for church.
Okay, for sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
11 a.m.
All right. Good
All
night.
right, good night. Thank God for President Trump.
Nala aimed to demonstrate that her religion didn't align with the hateful portrayal by this racist Karen. So, she opted to withdraw all charges against Lubitsa, with the hope that she had learned from her actions and would refrain from targeting any ethnicity in the future. But the list does not end here. Let me introduce this male Karen who acts like the whole world spins just for him.
Because I've been killing his kind for longer than you've probably been alive.
On April 10th, 2022, in the evening, 38-year-old Joey Christian strolled into an AT&T store in Friendswood. He was there to pick up a new gadget for himself. But when the store employee tried to speak to Christian that evening, he had no idea what storm was about to hit him.
Coming here trying to start an account with it, a social security card in the state of Texas is an ID.
Okay, I just need a driver's license as well or a state ID.
No, you don't.
That's the way I have to run a credit check. That's the only way.
Why?
Christian is eager to buy a device, but there's a snag store rules say the attendant can't sell anything to him without a driver's license or state ID to run a credit check.
You know your driver's license number off the top of your head? Youngster. Huh? You look it up. The mountain I'll just push him away. That's what that he came out and got his uncle coming here. Because there's a reason I'm with T-Mobile and not with AT&T because I don't like dealing with peons who don't know their place. Because very bluntly, there's a reason. T-Mobile loves me because I don't deal with peons. So like I said, call your manager, call somebody in charge, because you are just an authorized retailer. You're not even AT&T. Yeah, exactly. So call your manager, like I asked you to the first time. I don't give a what your manager is. Call your manager so we can come in and just talk. Huh? I haven't been rude yet. You haven't seen rude yet. I promise you. The government's training you to be very, very rude. I promise you. You haven't seen rude yet. Rude, I'm asking you the same thing I asked you when I walked in. Call your manager so I can deal with him. So I can deal with somebody in charge that can. You have his number. I didn't ask you to call him. Or for me to call him. You gave it to me. Because you can call him. I'm not going to ask you to. You can ask him to come in though. Because you have a very impatient customer in here that's not going to deal with peons. He's going to deal with somebody in charge.
Just to clarify, peon typically refers to an unskilled laborer or a low-ranking worker. But if you think that's as low as Christian can stoop, you're mistaken.
Who's your manager? To be honest. Because honestly, I don't really give a shit like your attitude. Who's your manager? I don't give a shit here. What is his name? So I can call. Huh? Ryan what? Ryan Williams. That's your main store manager. It's very blunt. I don't give a what your opinion is or anybody else's. I mean, I've been killing people to make sure you and him and everybody else has their goddamn civilians' rights for years. That's the reason he came and got us on. So your boss is running. What is your name? Mo? What the name is that? What is your actual real name? Mo what?
Christian persists in making racist comments, referring to the store attendant, now identified as Mohammed, using derogatory language, and claiming to be a veteran who has harmed multiple individuals in defense of Americans' peace. Eventually, Christian turns his aggression toward a harmless customer who has been recording the incident.
All right, you know what?
You know what? I really don't give a what some has to say. I really don't give a shit about some goddamn Arab that I've been in their goddamn kind for 6 months. Almost two, actually,
Super nice.
2 years. 6 months on the last country I was in. Because people like this are the reason our country's going what it's going to. Because I've been this kind for longer than you've probably been alive.
I'm older than you, dude.
How old do you think you are? How old do you think I am?
How old do I think I am? I'm 55 years old.
That's cute.
Okay.
His kind, for almost 20 years. I've been on 5 different continents. Hence the reason he brought his uncle to come handle for him. I really don't give a about some little peon Arab who actually doesn't even belong here.
We were in line first. We were actually trying to get service. And
Oh, sweetie, you're fine. I thought you worked here.
Okay. And I called the police.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Christian is clearly just a mean, grumpy Karen who likely never served in the military. What he doesn't realize is that the lady sticking up for Mohammed wasn't just being nice. She also called the cops, and they're on their way to bust Christian.
Yeah, it is fine.
The issue was the boy son being really unhappy. And I came here from the last manager. He tried to argue with me and told me that the manager wasn't good. So I told him, Mr. Brian Williams.
Eventually, Christian found himself in the back of a police car, charged with public intoxication and disorderly conduct. It was a fitting end to his rude Karen behavior. While you wrap your head around Christian, meet our poolside Karen, who has a problem with other women wearing designer clothes.
Please make them leave. Yes, they don't belong here.
Introducing Blair Featherman, a 49-year-old woman who on July 2nd, 2023, was caught on camera attacking and making racist comments towards a Spanish family at her local pool in Lakewood, Colorado. Among her hurtful words, she declared that the family didn't belong there. You can interpret whether her remark pertains to the Alta Green Mountain apartments alone, or if it reflects her view of the entire country. Even after the recording of Featherman's actions, she proceeded to call the police. 6 officers arrived at the scene, where they were met by a group of people ready to support the victims.
Both my boys ran an apartment here. They reserved the clubhouse to have a family barbecue and family gathering, a few friends. When I arrived with food, the blonde girl gave me crap about, she came up to the gate and she said, "Do you have a fob?" I said, "No, but my boys live here." She said, "Well, I work at the front desk," which she doesn't. Then as more of our family started gathering, she was getting more pissed and more pissed. She started mouthing off to my granddaughter saying, where's Lexi? What did she tell Lexi? You don't live here? What are you doing here? You don't live here? We're just getting very, very nasty. My son, who lives here, tried to go over and, calm the situation like, hey, we're having a family barbecue. We live here. We've got a fob. And her brother went down on him, attacked him. He fell on the rocks.
I'm sorry, can you?
The family proceeds to present the officers with this footage. But what they don't realize is that soon millions will see it too.
Yeah, it's true. You have a fob, 2 people. You have a Mexican party in the pool. Crash. Oh yeah, you can't do that. You can't just record me.
Hire people out here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you guys are such Go back down to Denver. I live here. Nowhere where you ever came from, you low class slime. Oh my God, it's so dumb and you're wearing it at the pool, you idiot. Yeah, you don't even know what our base is. I have her main sandals on. Oh yeah, and these? Hold on, wait, this is good. And these? You're nasty. No.
Blair Featherman, behaving like a classic Karen, tried to show she was better than Alexis Alba by criticizing her for wearing Hermes. It was like she thought only people like herself should wear fancy brands. Meanwhile, Alexis' family continued to provide their accounts to the officers.
You the blonde girl that
This lady?
No, over there.
Do you see her with her thong on?
Okay.
That's her. And then she started calling us Mexican trash. Just total being extremely derogatory.
Okay, so what do you want the police to do here?
We don't want you guys to do anything. They called
You
us.
want to press charges or anything?
No, but
I have a suspicion that there was probably some catfighting and alcohol going on, mutual blah 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 blah.
Exactly. They're the ones called the police. Okay. We're
So
just
what's the
trying to go
plan?
on with our
still
evening.
going.
That's it.
Still.
We just got upset. We thought they were racial profiling.
They were.
You know,
And she said,
and
"Oh,
that's
go
why
back
what
home."
pissed us off.
Yeah.
Go
They
back
You
home.
guys know what the is?
And you know what? We're not Mexicans. We're Spaniards, man.
We're four separate ways without
There's a
cops
difference.
involved.
There is.
No, and it
good with
pisses me
that.
off because we're brown and attractive people. You know, there's a little bit of jealousy going
We're
on
code
there.
for it if we didn't already.
So if we could just like,
We just wanted to diffuse it. They called it. We just wanted to diffuse it.
While the victim's family remained polite and cooperative with the police, Featherman is about to demonstrate her entitlement in full force to these officers.
What's going on?
Well, so basically this pool lately has had a lot of pool hoppers. Okay. So, and I like to enjoy my pool. I have two girls that don't even come to the pool anymore because of all the pool hoppers.
Okay.
They don't even enjoy it because we know who is here in town. So apparently I think they had a birthday party or something, but I asked, so here's all I did. I was right here, and see the Louis Vuitton guy, he's the one who started it all. That motherfucker. I said to him, I said, do you have a fob? Because that's what everyone's saying. It's not just me. Other people are living there asking me to look
Was
fob.
he with the big group over there?
Right, but I said you're only allowed to have 2 people. Meanwhile, the whole pool is filled with a fucking party. These people don't have a fob. You're only allowed to have 2 guests, not 20.
Sure.
So we're over here, mind you. This whole crew over here comes over, bum rushes me. I had 2 girls fucking trying to kill me. So I tried to defend myself, but my phone is gone, and I recorded everything, and they probably have my phone.
Who has your phone?
We don't know. Someone took my phone because I recorded the whole thing.
What kind of phone was it?
It was an iPhone, the smaller one, not the big one.
7 or 10?
Shoot, I don't know.
Okay. How much did it
had
cost you?
I don't even know. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I put it on record, and I was recording the whole thing, and they took my phone.
Featherman says she was attacked by 2 women and had her phone stolen. But as more officers arrive and talk to more people, they keep hearing a different story that doesn't match Featherman's.
I think it started, I hate to say this, I think she's racist saying I don't belong here, I don't live here.
But I just want to let it be known, like, I want to press charges because she did part her hand with stuff. And she just keeps going on saying that we're dirty Mexicans, that we don't belong here, we need to go back to where we came from, we're trash,
She started all of that. And so she started making racist remarks to this entire group over here. I'm not even a part of them. Like, she started making racist remarks. So 2 of them went over there and they're like, what's the deal? She swung on the girl who has like the pink bikini over there. She swung on her, so then she started fighting her. Yes, but in this entire time, I was even telling her, like, I'm like, here's swimming with my kids. I was like, hey, can you guys just chill out? She's like, great fucking parenting, take your kids out the pool. I'm like, maybe you guys should stop fighting.
In this situation, it feels like there are a dozen sides all saying the same thing, and only one side telling lies. But in any investigation, someone has to take down everyone's account. Here, one very understanding officer has been doing just that with Featherman and her friends.
Because I've got a female with pretty good injuries that is blaming you as well. It's kind of this thing.
Well, maybe she attacked me. I
Maybe you
understand
did,
myself.
maybe you did. I don't know.
Okay, so
She
here,
came
I'm
at me, you
going
know
to tell you
what I
right
mean?
now, so
I
when
didn't
you
run
move
after
from
her.
one area
Good,
to come
that
to the
was
other
fucking
area, that's an
asshole.
aggressive act.
Well, I get that.
Is it not?
I get it.
My man?
I mean, depending on the circumstances.
Okay, but more than one person, absolutely. When you're dealing with one person and 8 people come over, that's an aggressive act.
Can I explain one thing? So, and again, I don't know the whole story about what you guys were talking about with my partner over here. I was conversing with some of the folks over there, and then this is what they told me, and correct me if any of this is accurate or wrong, okay? So,
As Featherman and her friends continue fabricating stories about who was attacked and who was not, even though video evidence proves otherwise, an officer who can already see through their lies returns to set them straight.
Okay, so here's the bottom line. I'm going to speak now, and you guys can follow up with me tomorrow after I review the camera. I have an independent witness that is one-on-one basis with the district manager here. I said you were saying racist stuff, instigating everything, blowing it up, and then when they confronted you, you couldn't handle it. Well, we're going to review the cameras tomorrow when they come in. I'm going to talk to Wyatt, okay? And I'll see what happened, okay? We've got them identified. I will look at the cameras. If it's one side or the other, we'll handle it appropriately. That's all, okay? It's not personal. We just can't verify anything today. And this guy who called the district manager, we can't make him leave today. That's where we're at.
Officer's brief shift to a more assertive tone serves as a much-needed wake-up call for Featherman and her male companions. Yet, their insistence on playing the victim persists, even as numerous unrelated individuals confirm her guilt. Will they finally face the truth when confronted with evidence?
Lives here, he had the guy's number on the fly, and he was an independent witness, okay? So, who? You know who I talked to? You don't know who. It's none of them. It's an independent person that was sitting by themselves that said you were saying horrible racist things and they got upset about it. Well, but this guy's not affiliated with them. That's why I'm like, okay, is he telling me the truth since he's not you or them?
Oh, so when I get ambushed by all of them coming over here,
that's what we're going to review the camera for, okay?
Next like 4 times.
Okay.
So there's 2 discriminating things.
I get it, and that's why I want the camera before we make any action,
They
okay?
don't belong here.
They do if they reserve the clubhouse, which is what they did.
Unless look at that.
So let me tell you something. According to the guy who was on the phone with, that I believe to be the district manager, if they paid the $200 to rent that out, they've got the clubhouse for that day.
Not the pool.
Yeah, the pool.
No.
The pool.
But they usually.
Why don't you argue
for some
with Wyatt
reason you don't like me?
their civil agreements?
Listen.
Because you've been calling me all kinds of
Listen. I've been calling
these fucking cops. I'm listening to you. Okay?
I didn't see these fucking cops.
Yeah, you did to your buddy on the phone. It's on the
But
buddy
if you have your own
okay?
insecurities, I can't deal with that.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna review the footage tomorrow. And
It's like I'm in trouble because I paid.
You're not in trouble. Do you see me writing your ticket? Or putting
Usually
your
they will tell us.
Well, they didn't. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, if that's their policy, if that's their
Blair just can't seem to understand when to stop. Even when she found out that the family she accused of not belonging there had the building manager's number and proved they paid to use the pool, she still won't admit she's wrong. Instead, she sticks to her false beliefs even harder.
Look at this. This is joke jumper.
I want you to
see all this? That's my hair they pulled out. Other than the fact, the tash put down all of them.
Okay. She's upset.
I know.
All of them.
What we're trying to say at this point, we're going to review camera footage and follow up building management. I get it. Yeah. And then we're going to go from there.
Right. And if this guy needs a fat fine because he's lied about renting the place out or X, Y, and Z, or if someone assaulted her, we'll deal with that.
And I'm going to tell you, if they did rent it out and it's legit, then they're legit. But still, you have an assault. You have an assault going on. That in America, I believe you can say whatever you want
to a point. So there is a
point.
We have a charge in here, disorderly conduct. It's saying things that are likely to incite violence.
In Colorado, disorderly conduct can be a misdemeanor, either Class 1, 2, or 3. The officer is talking about a Class 1 offense, like causing a scene or saying offensive things in public. But it doesn't seem like charges will be filed here. This officer is just trying really hard to calm things down. Blair and her friends finally leave the pool, still thinking they're right. But they're about to find out just how wrong they are.
Well, and I'm here tomorrow.
I think they stole my flip-flops too. You probably have never had nice flip-flops in your life.
We're in at
Once Blair's video hit social media, she quickly became known as the Poolside Karen, even though she didn't face any charges. The public was angry enough to make Blair decide to go on a media tour. It was a weak attempt to make herself seem like the victim.
Over like a swarm of bees. It was very fast. I was literally curled up in the ball, just like this, trying to do as much as I could to get them from getting in close to me, because I had 4 women on top.
Fortunately, most people can easily see through her charade. While Blair Featherman's main consequence was being labeled as a Karen